celebrated globally to recognize the energy, creativity, and potential of our youth. Our theme this year, Local Youth Actions for the SDGs, Preventing HIV and Promoting Health, is more than just words, it's a call to action. It's about taking responsibility for our communities, our health, and our future, and also a reminder that young people are not just the leaders of tomorrow, they are the change makers of today. So we are here to learn, to be inspired, and to celebrate youth power. So today's program is jointly organized by District Integrated Strategy for HIV and AIDS in collaboration with United Riders Water Club and the Representative Club of Northeast Institute of Social Sciences and Research. So as we begin, let me read out today's program. Observation of International Youth Day 2025. Theme: Local Youth Action for the SDGs, Preventing HIV and Promoting Health. Date 14 August 2025. Time 10 a.m. Venue: NEISSR Children's. Chairperson Ms. Elizabeth, Assistant Professor NEISSR. Speaker Dr. C.P. Anto, Principal NEISSR. Order of Program. Invocation Dr. Tommy H. Kiva, Nodal Officer, RRC, NEISSR. Welcome Address Reverend Father G. King, Vice Principal and Administrator, NEISSR. Preventing HIV, Dr. Susanna Kikon, Medical Officer, ART Center, Children's. Special Number, Mr. T.P. Santam, ASW for Fifth Semester, NEISSR. Exhortation, United Riders Motorcycle Club. Felicitation, DISHA. Theme Message, Dr. Father C.P. Anto, Principal NEISSR. One of thanks, Mrs. NEISSR, District Leader Officer, DISHA. On a pleasant note, may I invite Dr. Tommy H. Kiva, Nodal Officer, RRC, and Assistant Professor of NEISSR, to lead us in the invocation prayer.
Problem and challenges of getting addicted to different with us, may your presence be with us until the end of this program. For all this we pray with thanksgiving in the mighty name of our Lord and Savior Jesus.
Good morning to all. I'm here to officially welcome all of you for this short program. But before I begin my invitation or welcome note, a big thanks to all of you present here for making our state more reliable with young people, our young friends here, going from different states to state, or even in the districts itself, spreading the message of love and awareness, especially among young people. Respected Chairperson, Ms. Elizabeth, Assistant Professor Measure, thank you for the time. A big welcome to Dr. Susanna Kikon, the Medical Officer, ERTC, Jumodiba. I think this is the first time she's staying to NEISSR, so let us give a big hand to her. She has also workers. There are so many works that have been done by different people in different areas of life: medical, education, politics, society. But all of us, even if we don't meet every day, I think our goal and aim of working for the betterment of our society is being done by me and you and all of us. And being a medical doctor, I'm sure she's doing much, much better in the promotion of better life. So big thanks to you and welcome her. We also welcome Mrs. Zozo, District Project Officer, DISHA, to our institute. A big thanks to you for organizing this together with the Red Ribbon Club, and Dr. Toli. I think both of you guys, contacted each other so well that everything is, minutely flattened together. A big thanks to you and welcome to NEISSR. Let us give a big hand to her. The speaker of the day, Dr. C.P. Anto, the Principal NEISSR. We also welcome you to this occasion. I'm sure today's message is not only going to contain in this form, but whoever is participating, both students and other people, once we go out in this institute, the good message that we are going to hear, I think we will be spreading the same in our bedroom, in our families. So big thanks to Father Anto for accepting the invitation to be the speaker of the day. To Dr. Tony Kiba, the Northern Officer, ranked with a blood measure. From the middle section of my coming till today, she has been doing lots of work. Even I think she has created almost 2-3 projects under NSACS. Okay? So let us just give a big hand to Madam Tony for the good work she has been doing. And to all our young riders, I'm sure our students are so excited, maybe when you are here, they must they are feeling like touching your body. A big thanks to you for making this day even more vibrant and alive by your physical presence and by the service that you render towards another. May God bless the club. The club is called United Riders Motorcycle Club. So may this unity, may this flame of fire begin to spread in your life as well as in the life of a young generation in Nagaland. God bless your endeavor and God bless your dreams, your members of the family, and especially the work that you do in life. Let's give a big hand to them too. To the veterans not medalists under the Bukoli, this program is made possible because of your collaboration. So I welcome the veterans members and the other students for this program. To our faculty and our students, a big thanks to all of you, and I welcome all of you warmly for this short program. The college is consisting of various academic fields and activities, which some of us never know. Here we have bachelors and masters in social work. And today, we have only half of the students present here, because Thursday and Friday, they are supposed to be out in the field for real, practical field, what they need to know. Therefore, we set aside Thursday and Friday for this. Therefore, they go to the community, to the villages, to hospitals, to schools, to NGOs, and various other settings to learn about the nature of the society. Therefore, social workers, we call them, and Father Anto used to call them the doctors of the society, social doctors. Okay? So we train people maximum here, okay? So when they go back, they are able to feed themselves in any setting, in any situations of life. Therefore, these young students that we see today are the present, I told them, the now of the society, and also the future of the society. So we are much blessed to interact with all of you. And dear students, take this as a big opportunity to learn something for enhancing your knowledge, your skills, and experiences. And once again, we welcome all of you, and God bless all of us. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the wonderful introduction. It's a beautiful day, and I thank God for bringing all of us here today. And I would like to thank the organizing committee, the Riders Club of Nagaland, the Red Ribbon Club when you first get to know about the infection, it breaks them down. And even me, when I did my HIV testing before I got my cesarean, I was really, feeling scared. What if I'm positive? Then, that was 12 years ago. But even me, as a healthcare personnel, I was also thinking, I am positive now. That thought was always there. Whenever we used to do stitching and all in the and get pricked by a tool, again, that thought, what if I contract HIV? That was what I was thinking all this time. And today I've come to share some information to discuss on prevention of this HIV infection. And if you want to ask me questions, please kindly do not hesitate. If I have the answers with me, I will try to answer. If I don't know the answer, then we will all Google, doctors will go together. Okay? And if I bore you, you can go off to sleep also. So, we have so many things about war now. When we are going for, when a country prepares to go for a war, what should we do? We try to understand our enemy. We try to study the ways of the enemy in order to defeat them. And if it is a big country which we won't win by any means, then better not go and play with them. Right? So today, HIV is our enemy, and we will see how we can prevent HIV infection and how we can, if we are infected with HIV, how we can still live a healthy, fulfilling life with HIV infection. So, I'm sure most of you will be knowing what HIV is, true form of HIV. Anyone? I know, you all know. So it's human immunodeficiency virus. That is known about HIV. So it infects human beings. This HIV virus infects human beings. And what does it do? It will immunodeficient. It will make, if I'm infected with HIV, it will make my immune system deficient. My immune system will weaken. They will come and destroy my immune system. And it is a pathogen which has the capacity, which has the ability to enter my body and replicate, mutate also inside my body. That is a characteristic of the virus. So not only infecting me and dying me, it will come inside, it will replicate, it will mutate, and it will destroy my immune system. I will become weaker and weaker and weaker. And Stage 1, when you are first infected, it's 2 months. Then, from months to years, over years, stage 2, asymptomatic, won't have any problem. You will still think that we are healthy and strong. Then slowly, stage 3, when small things will become big things. When I used to be a bit loose motion, it used to be over in 2 days, but now it's taking months. There's some micro things inside your mouth and you cannot swallow. It burns, even if you don't take spicy food. All these are known as opportunistic infection, and by stage 3, all this will come. And then, if you don't take treatment, food don't eat through your bloodstream. And yeah, still salvageable if we seek treatment, but unfortunately, we have seen many of our friends pass away because they didn't have the knowledge of the medicines that have come out with these days. These are the stages of HIV. Now, what are the roots of transmission? How do we get HIV? Yes, we all know sexual roots. 70 to 80% chance of getting HIV infection. Blood transfusion. If one whole unit of blood, which is infected with HIV, is transfused, you get transfused, more than 90% chances of getting HIV. But painfully, all these are not happening nowadays because there are very strict rules to screen the blood for all these diseases before transfusion. And also, contaminated little injuries. Little injuries among HIV users when they share the details and all. And also, from a mother to a child. When the baby is inside the mother's womb, during labor, during delivery, and also during breastfeeding also. So, now, when we look to the roots of transmission, why is there so much stigma and discrimination? When a baby who has no fault gets an HIV infection, why should we point finger at a small child? No? That when somebody, we have so many scenarios, newly married couple, when the wife is pregnant, comes to you, and as a general rule, they have to do HIV testing, hepatitis, everything, when they are pregnant. What if the wife is positive? What if she got it from her husband? What do you say to her? So not everyone gets HIV infection just like that. These are thoughts that struck my mind. Just in July, a baby, 3-month-old baby passed away in the ICU from one of the reputed hospitals in Nagaland. And I happened to meet the parents a few days ago. And when I asked them, they are daily wage earner for the husband and the wife. They have 3 children. One Jananayo. बच्चा लोग बीमार हुआ hospital जब चले जाने से. Only when our 3-month-old bachcha was sick and we took our child to the hospital, we came to know that our child is infected with HIV-positive. And when they tested, the 2 young children are also positive and their parents are also positive. So this is our scenario now. So we need to know how to prevent. And we are all responsible to create awareness to our people around us. These are things which I don't have answers also when I meet them. And yeah, that is the only thing that comes to my mind. Why couldn't I do something? Why couldn't we do something for them? Okay, so now that we have seen the roots of transmission, we know that HIV can be transmitted through bodily fluids water, no, HIV, you will not get HIV infection. So you can go for swimming also. Now, is there a cure for HIV? We all know that there is no cure for HIV today, but it is a manageable disease now. You can live a healthy life even if you are infected with HIV because of the ART, antiretroviral therapy. Because of this medicine, God-sent medicine, we can live a healthy life. And once you start taking ART, there is a combination of mostly 3 medicines in one tablet. If you take it daily as prescribed by a doctor, then the viral load can get down. We can suppress the HIV infection, control it in 6 months' time. But we have to know, my dear students, that taking HIV medicine will not stop the transmission of sexually transmitted diseases. Even if you are taking HIV medicine regularly, as the doctors prescribe that, if you are still active in doing health behavior, that will not stop STDs, for us to get STDs. Okay, so we have talked about HIV, what HIV does to our body, the stages of HIV, the routes of transmission, and also what ART is. Now, as I talk about ART, I list on viral load. So what is this viral load? We calculate how much we are infected. It's a low quantitative calculation. When we are infected with HIV, we see how much viral copies are there in our blood. That we check after 6 months of HIV treatment, ART treatment. So what we have seen is ART really suppresses it down. That is viral load. Okay. So this is all about HIV. And now about prevention. How do you prevent HIV? Is there a prevention for HIV? Yes, there is a prevention for HIV. And prevention is much better than cure when we know that the disease is not cure. How do we prevent it? Please listen carefully. We follow ABC. It's just A, B, and C. Abstain from sex before marriage. A. B. Be faithful to one partner. And C. Correct and consistent use of condoms when we cannot follow A and B. Okay? So, correct and consistent use. Meaning every time before to act, use a condom. If you don't use it consistently, then there are high chances of getting HIV. And this condom will protect you from sexually transmitted diseases also. So A, B, and C. Okay? So this is the thing how we have learned today. And this is how we prevent HIV. A, B, and C. Now, supposing unfortunately we get infected with HIV, there is still called ART, antiretroviral therapy. Go to any ART center. It is given for free by the government of India. Otherwise, it's around 3,000-4,000 rupees outside. And you can really suppress your viral load and you can live a healthy life. So this is about prevention, about HIV and prevention. And I just made some questions. I have some answers to some questions. Who do you think should get tested for HIV? CDC, Center for Disease Control, recommends anyone between the ages of 13 to 64 should get tested at least once in a lifetime as part of our health care. And more often, if you are engaged in high-risk behavior, supposing if I am a sex worker, if I am an IV drug user, more often tested for HIV, hepatitis B, and hepatitis C during the pregnancy because this ART can stop the HIV virus from causing the placental barrier. Now this HIV virus is very small. It is 100,000 times smaller than our red blood cells. It is very small, so it can cross the barrier. A mother can infect a baby because this virus can cross the placental barrier. So if I am a pregnant baby and if I have HIV during this screening test, if I'm positive, if I take the medicine as prescribed by my doctor, my child will be HIV free. The second generation, the new generation will be free from HIV infection if I take the medicine as prescribed by my doctor. And also before any surgical procedures, we are to do this test. Now where do you test HIV? It's available in all the labs. These are just screening tests. It's available everywhere, but if it's positive, you will be directed to ICTC for further confirmation. And ICTCs are there in Anto, referral hospital also, and even in our PhD community. From there, confirmation will be done. And once they are confirmed, if it's positive, you will be started on ART. And this ART is free of cost. How many kinds of tests are there? Is it just a blood test? No. Blood test is the most sensitive and most specific, but there are kits available for oral fluid testing also, where you can do it at home yourself. Of course, they're not as sensitive as blood tests, but all those are also available. You can get it online, and I think some NGOs are providing the test kit also. And another, if you have heard about, if you have come across about dengue period, we all know about dengue period. That is the time period between initial infection. I have told you the stages of HIV. First, when you are infected, you just get a flu-like symptoms. So for time, your antibodies are not developed. So when you the time period, I got exposed to HIV today. If I go and test myself today, HIV will be still negative. But if I go and test after 3 months, there are high chances that I will become positive. So this period, when it first infected me and when it was first shown in when I do the test is done for antibodies. So when the antibodies are measured, this kind of period is known as the window period. I can infect somebody during this window period because I already have done.
They say you know where you go, so let's face it. You haven't been that alone. Hesitation never goes. How could be the empty well, all I dream of is your eyes. All I long for is your touch. And always something tells me there's enough. You can say that I'm a fool, and I don't know very much, but I think the gold is love. One smile, one kiss, one only heart is all that it takes now, baby. You're my mind, every night, every day. Good vibrations get loud. How could these be anything else? Well, all I dream of is your eyes. All I long for is your touch. And nowadays something tells me there's enough. You can say that I'm a fool, and I don't know very much, but I think they know is love. Yes, I think they
and authenticity.
I stand here on behalf of the United Riders Motorcycle Club, and thank you for having us here, inviting us. I'll just talk in just a short one that let us fight against the HIV/AIDS and promote awareness so that we can be a change maker tomorrow and for our younger generation. Thank you. And lastly but not least, one of our club members, my brother, he will be presenting a song for us. So, may I call upon Mr. Kikon?
You
Good morning. That sounds much better. Thank you so much, Miss Elizabeth, the chairperson for today's program. I, on behalf of the Nagaland State AIDS Control Society, NSACS and the District Integrated Strategy for HIV/AIDS, DISHA, Dimapur, would like to take this time to facilitate some guests over here. Without their support, without their help, we would not be able to conduct this program. But it's all because of their help and support we are conducting this program. We conducted on 12th of August in Emmanuel College, and 13 we conducted just yesterday. We conducted the International Youth Day in Sumi Baptist Akukoho, Newland, and today we are here in NEISSR, Chumkedima. So we have a small token of our love and appreciation, a small gift. It's not a big gift. We want to give a big thing, but out of our love, we want to give a small token of love to two individuals. So to give away this, I would like to request our district program officer, Mrs. Michivino, to please come forward and then give this small token of love. Firstly, on behalf of NSACS and DISHA team, we would like to call upon Dr. Father C.P. Anto, the principal of NEISSR, to please come forward and receive a small token of love from our side.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Father. Secondly, we NSACS and DISHA team we are very happy and we really appreciate the contribution and support of our United Riders Motorcycle Club. They were on 12, they spread their awareness on HIV from City Tower till Emmanuel College. And even this morning, they came all the way, in spite of their busy schedule, they gave their time and they are here with us. So we would like to acknowledge them also. So I would like to request the president of United Riders Motorcycle Club to receive a small token of love from our side, please. Thank you so much.
Thank you, DISHA, for your
Good morning. Little more louder you could be. Good morning. Very good. Respected Dr. Susanna Kikon, the medical officer, AR Center Chimukudima, and today's resource person who enlightened all of us, Mrs. Mezivino Sotso, the district program officer, DISHA, Mr. Younger, monitoring and evaluation assistant, and the program coordinator connecting with all the organizations, our Vice Principal, Father Lawrence King, the faculty members, the riders who played a very important role in promoting and creating awareness, our dear friends. Today is a date to be remembered, and for some reasons, we need to cherish. It's a very precarious society and situation that we are in. Dr. Susanna Kikon took us into the medical aspect of HIV and AIDS, and we are fully aware now. I am going to take you to different realm of understanding the same issue in a societal, family, and what would be our role as a social work professionals in the days to come. The world will not be destroyed by those who do evil, but by those who watch and do nothing, says Albert Einstein. We have a role to play now. Rahul Gandhi put atom bomb other day. The sons brought some truth, the facts about the community, the country. Now I would like to put another atom bomb to awaken all of us. And the time has come to wake up from our slumber to act. That is the theme, local youth actions for the SDGs and beyond, preventing HIV and promoting health in Nagaland. That is the theme on which I am going to speak. And it also happened to be for us a social work professionals creating awareness week, a social work week creating awareness on health, both mental and physical. In this connection, I would like to bring to you 3 points. First one is the present scenario of Nagaland and what would be our role to combat our very pertaining issue which is affecting you and me. Second, what would be the role of NGOs, churches, and even organizations, government and non-governmental. And third, personally, what we can do. There comes a moment in history when silence is betrayal. For us in Nagaland, that moment is now. This year's International Youth Day theme is befitting to create this awareness and creating action. We face a battle that is stealing future quietly and at the same time relentlessly with HIV and AIDS. You know, some of the African countries completely swept off. Looking at the population, youth population of India, 65% of India's population is below 35 years of age. You see, India is young. And coming to Nagaland, it is 30% of Nagaland population is young boys and girls. And the scenario of HIV and AIDS, you will get shocked. That is the atom bomb I am telling. We need to be fully aware what is happening to our state, small state with 2 million people. According to the Nagaland State AIDS Control Society and the State Economic Survey 2024, last year, our state's adult HIV prevalence is 1.37. Just imagine 2 million people and 1.3. I'm not creating tension, but we need to be aware to take action. Present more than 6 times the national average. Since 2006, it has been 33,396 people have been tested HIV positive. Among them, 1,385 are children and under 14 years of age. Today, we have 742 of these children are alive because of life-saving antiretroviral therapy, ART. The government is doing very well. I sincerely appreciate it. We have the Chavara home and we know the government is doing amazingly well to sustain the life of people with HIV. Now what is our role? That is what we are coming to. But here is the most urgent fact. 21% of all HIV positive cases in Nagaland are among the youth below 24 years of age. Shocking. This is not a distant problem, it is happening in our classmates, our neighbors, and our friends. As a social workers, what is our role? I happened to read a beautiful book during my journey recently. The book name is The Habit. It's written by Charles Dung, D-U-H-I-G-G. The power of habit explains a beautiful concept, the keystone habit. Whole book is speaking about this keystone habit. As a social work professionals, as young boys and girls, what is this keystone habit? We are developing a single habit which will have a triple effect in our physical good health, mental health, and also family and the society. We focus on only one habit and continuously developing that habit in order to create a triple impact. I'll give an example. For this particular habit, you are doing exercise every day, morning or evening 30 minutes. What is impact? You are going to have a sustainable good health, both mind and body. And you are going to save so much money. And you are going to create inspiring personality traits. And you are inspired by people around. And much more, you have a new identity. Secondly, a family that is praying together, eating together, a habit. Deviating all other negative habits could be prevented if we are able to develop this keystone habit in our personal life. And please, it is worth reading The Power of Habit. And the book explains very detailed how we can develop this keystone habit and how it is going to impact to prevent HIV and AIDS. We become strong, and the author at the end brings it out. You will create a very strong mental health. You will have a strong mind to prevent all other casualties that you will be experiencing. Coming to the last point, the challenge that we have. What would be the role of church here? We need to think about it. We call Nagaland as a Christian state. The church has to come forward in a rapid manner to put out this fire in a very peaceful manner to create awareness and actions. Church is the best platform where all the people are expected to. Second one is academic institutions, schools, colleges, universities. We have to do it. No other way. 33,000 people are already infected. And within few years, the 30% of youth today, what we have? We will have elderly population, 30-40%. And youth population will come down. If you don't act, then the NGOs and the government sector, they are doing great, but still, it is a time to collaborate. They say, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, we need to put our hands together. It's a time to collaborate. We need to wake up. We need to come out of our comfort zone. I was listening to Dr. Susan. I was so much inspired. At the same time, it is also awakening call for me as the principal of this institute. I can assure you, ma'am, and the department DISHA, that is our students, our institute will be taking active part in campaigning for HIV and AIDS and preventing HIV and AIDS and promoting good health in Nagaland. Lastly, I just want to conclude here. The second challenge that we are going to face when history of our generation is written, will it say we watched Nagaland's HIV crisis or what we ended with? Did we take action when the people were suffering? History will ask you, ask us, And history, we have to tell the people in the future, what did we do? Do we have, beyond this financial assistance, have we got that altruistic attitude to help and make our society sustainable? That is what we are called to do today. And action, personally developing that keystone habit that I will not venture into drugs and premarital affair. Taking a vow, taking a pledge, so that you are preventing yourself and you are promoting health. Same with families, communities, and going beyond. Secondly, I would like to share, as a friends, we need to answer that what we can do personally, family level, community level, to promote good health and to prevent. We need to create awareness, conscientize people. Therefore, though it is going to be the social week days for us, we are going to take it up as a mission to promote it. And this will continue in the days to come, during our field work, during our Sarvodaya, during our special talk, interface with experts. I would like to promote personally, and I'm sure NEISSR family is there to promote this. I would like to conclude here with my personal experience. As a student of MSW, I was working, doing the block placement in Nagaland, Bangalore. Nagaland is a HIV/AIDS people, those who are a care and support center. And the last stage of AIDS, they are brought there. And most of them are with ART. And there are all VIPs all over the country. They have got a very good standard, well-equipped, comfort, confidential institute called Snehalaya in Bangalore. I just went and I met Mr. John. Unfortunately, he started ART very late. He was a professional singer in Bangalore. Most of the pubs, he moves one pubs to another, and he landed there. He was the last stage of AIDS. He said, "Father, please pray." Every day he calls me. And one day, maybe a couple of days before leaving my block placement responsibility, he calls me and we prayed together, and he passes his urine, and he just jumped on my body as we are praying, and he breathed his last. That made me to think what we can do something for Nagaland. Immediately we came back and talked to Bishop, and that's how we started Chavara Home here. Population Foundation gave 35 lakhs to us. And we told Bishop and called all the people there concerned, and that was the beginning of Chavara Home. With the 35 lakhs from Population Foundation, we started that mission, entrusted with the sisters or CMC sisters. You have experience that we need to convert into action. And this action will bring result. And we will promote good health, we will prevent creating awareness, HIV and AIDS in Nagaland. The future of Nagaland thus belongs to us. Health is not in the hands of time, it is in our hands. And the time to act is not someday, but today. Thank you, and once again thank you, DISHA and the government department, and all of you, the club and students and the faculty, and a special thanks to Dr. Toli Kiba, who was connecting NEISSR with the government department licensing officer, and thank you for choosing NEISSR to host this program today. God bless. NEISSRians excel in knowledge and service.
Thank you, Father, for your inspiring message, highlighting the role of church, academic institute, and
Good morning, everyone. It is such an honor to be a part of this wonderful event. Thank you, Chairperson, Ms. Elizabeth, for this time. Let me begin by giving glory to our Almighty God for making this program a huge success. I, on behalf of Nagaland State AIDS Control Society, and on behalf of the organizer, the District Integrated Strategy for HIV and AIDS, extend my heartfelt gratitude to our resource person, Dr. Father C.P. Anto, Principal of Northeast Institute of Social Science and Research, and Dr. Susanna Kikon, Medical Officer, ART Center, Chumukidima, for taking your time and your willingness to share your valuable insight and expertise with us today. Thank you, sir, madam. I would also like to take this time to express our sincere gratitude to the Principal and College Authority, NEISSR, for generously providing us the space for the event. Thank you, sir, for your generosity and support in making this gathering possible. Thank you, Dr. Toli H. Kiba, Nodal Officer, RRC, NEISSR, for invoking God's blessings. Thank you, Reverend Father J.L. King, Vice Principal and Administrator, NEISSR, for a warm welcome note. Thank you, Mr. Zepise Sangtam, for a wonderful song. Thank you for sharing your gift with us and bringing so much joy to this event. I also want to express my sincere gratitude to the United Riders Motorcycle Club for your incredible support and participations, and also for presenting a beautiful song during this event and spreading the message on HIV through the relay. Your presence and enthusiasms truly make this event a success. We really appreciate for giving your effort and patience you have invested in making this event a memorable one. Your presence have added an extra spark to this event and make this event more special. I also want to express my thanks to the Red Ribbon Club Nodal Officer, the Red Ribbon Club members of NEISSR, the staff, the teaching faculty, for your active participations and support. My sincere thanks to all the participants for your presence here and making your time to be with us today. Your presence really means a lot to us and helping us make this event a grand success. Thank you, one and all. Let us all be the agent of change. Let us spread the message, spread the awareness, and remain HIV-free. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am, for expressing our collective gratitude. With that, we officially conclude the observation of International Youth Day 2025 program. Shall we all give a round of applause?